What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? In this video, I'm going to be going over a questionnaire that I sent to over 1,000 of my students that all answered what they're struggling with, how long they've been training iFVGs, stuff along the lines of that. So I'm going to be going over misconceptions, how to fix psychology issues, and just general things that my students are typically struggling with. Now, I know all of you are probably struggling with one of these as well, so make sure to watch to the end of the video. Leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to use code DODGY, 80% off Apex discount code for 50K account. It's only like 40 bucks. And yeah, all right, that's it. Let's get into the video. All right, so for this video, I'm going to be demonstrating this in the using slides as a medium. Okay, so let's just get right into it. So here were 390 responses. Okay, it said, how long have you been trading iFVGs? Okay, we got majority 0 to 6 months. Now, that tells me one thing. That tells me you really have to be careful on who you take information from. If you're in my Discord, if you're looking at my YouTube comments, because the majority of people learning this are actually very new to them. I'm hoping this does change at some point, but I feel like the results are a little skewed because as people start using them and understand them more, they actually don't need me. So they probably didn't fill out this form and they probably left my Discord by now. Okay, so definitely skewed a little bit because I'm assuming most new people are still going to be in my Discord, which makes sense, and that's okay. So I asked this question because this is interesting. Do you trade any other strategies in addition to iFVGs? Now, interesting answer. If you really want to focus on one model, you have to just use iFVGs. You can't be worried about anything else. The fact that 166 people said yes is a little questionable, because I bet you if I was to do another question asking, are you profitable? I bet you more of these people would say no. Okay, if I had to guess, right? I bet you more of these people would say yes. Okay, one model is the most profitable. If you add 50 different things, it's not going to be as profitable, in my opinion. It's just harder for the new brain to understand, and people don't understand that. So that's like a big thing, and that's really something I try to stay away from. Just using multiple strategies. Okay, I just try to use iFVGs. I don't really enter off anything else anymore. I used to sometimes, but not anymore. Now, it was about 50-50 for have you passed a prop firm challenge in the last 12 months, which makes sense. And this is, I was trading iFVGs. This is, so you got to realize this is a good stat. Okay, 90% of people fail trading. Now, you can see 90% have not, this is only 50% of people here out of what is usually like 80, 90 that have had zero success with iFVGs passing a prop firm challenge. That is crazy stat. And people like, you look at this and be like, oh, only 50% of your students. Dude, 90% of traders fail. This is an insane number, and I don't think people understand how insane this is. So well done. I love this stat. And it's about half and half here, which is kind of cool to see. All right, the last time you lost an account, failed a challenge, or had a bad losing streak, what were the main reasons for it? So I'm going to spend a little bit of time on this slide. So about 50% of people, it was either over trading or revenge trade, okay? And there was also trading in bad price action. So the majority of people on a bad losing streak or failing challenges, it has to do with not the model. It actually has to do with like the trading at bad price action, the revenge trading over trading. Those are all psychology issues, okay? And that takes time, okay? So what I would do I honestly think this would fix every single, I think what I'm about to tell you is they're going to fix all three of these, okay? What I've done with my personal Discord, my private Discord, is I literally just made a challenge where I made a calendar template for everyone. Okay. This is funny. This guy's no trades. No trades. I need the days. Yeah. So I made a challenge and I made a calendar, and basically it's, did you follow your rules? Yes. That means you're green on the day. Or did you not follow your rules? No. That means you're red on the day. And my sample rules are actually one trade a day. So for this challenge, I'm doing one trade a day only. All right. And I think that's the best way to solve any of this. Over trading or revenge trading, trading a bad PA. If it's a break-even trade, it doesn't count. But I think that you should try this. You should make your own calendar and be like, okay, did I follow my rules? Yes. Did I follow my rules? No. No equals red day. Green equals green day. I don't care what your P&L is. If you can create rules like 1 trade a day, decent momentum, only A+ setups, then you're following your rules. Okay? That is a green day. Not whether the trade's in win or loss, because you can't control the outcome of a trade. Not many people like have that mindset. Someone the other day took one of my alerts and it was a loss. And obviously I was done for the day. Okay. So I alerted, I said A+. I just tagged everyone. This is a good setup. And I said A+, fail, great signature price. Obviously, this is the afternoon. I'm done by this point. And again, I kind of say, like, again, I wasn't red just because I'm following my rules, whatever. And I ended up learning a few more trades. I said A+ setup again right here. This ended up working, right? So obviously, I'm taking this on. Yeah, don't mind the 999 contracts. It's just paper because I'm done for the day, obviously. And obviously, and he DM'd me and he's like, oh, and then there's another one. This worked too. I learned this as well. And I'm not taking any trades because I'm usually done on stream in the morning. And someone DM'd me saying, yo, I just got an alert from work. I just gave back all my profits. And I'm like, okay, you're thinking in the wrong mindset. If I did not alert this and you saw this yourself, would you have taken the trade? And he said, yes, I would have. So I said, okay, what's the issue? If you're taking my alert and you would have taken it by yourself and it's a loss, who cares? You cannot control the outcome. As long as you know it's a good setup, which this is a good setup, and it fails, dude, who cares? You need to get to the mindset of, if I follow my rules, that's green. Not if I'm actually green P&L wise, because following your rules will make you green naturally, okay? So as long as you're following your rules and taking like good setups and you know you don't regret them, who cares about the outcome of the trade? I could care less if it's a win or loss. I know my strategy is profitable, which is step number 1, which is why I post backtesting sessions. And that's where you really, really have to hone in, okay? So that should fix rover trading, revenge trading, and trading a bad price action. Because let's say there is bad price action and you take a loss, 1 trade a day just means you're done. You won't trade the chop the rest of the day, you know? So that just is easily preventable for that, okay? Again, here are the others. So 1, going on tilt, turning 1 mistake into 4 mistakes. That's a big one. Yeah, like because you win so much and then all of a sudden you're like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. Like I'm going to revenge trade, whatever. That's a good one. Again, 1 trade a day fixes that for sure. Lack of patience. Sometimes I go in the mindset of, okay, I'm not trading. And then that's where the trade jumps out at you. That's harder, but lack of patience. Wait for that light bulb. Wait for a trade to jump out at you. If you're really trying to like wonder if it's good or not, that means you're probably forcing it. If you know it's good and you've seen it before, that's a good setup, okay? Not following the rules. Again, punish yourself. Like go on a run. Go on a 2-mile run. If you hate running, go on a 2-mile run. If you punish yourself doing something you don't like to do or something, okay? Wins are small profits, too early. Losses are full stop loss. Yeah. Holding for like, I try to at least scale half in 1 hour typically, unless I know we're going to dump after or something or pump whatever trade I'm in. But that definitely takes time. Yeah, that definitely takes time. It's hard. That definitely takes time. I used to sell for like 5 points. Okay. That's just a time thing. Too scared to take a trade. Okay, you just need more time. You need to see trades work out. I think you just need to see more trades work out because you're like, hey, I've seen this before. I'm getting in, you know. Bad psychology. Yep. Again, 1 trade a day fixes this. 1 trade a day fixes this. Okay. Didn't have enough time on screen to trade. I don't understand that, but entering when a high/low is already swept. Yeah, you cannot enter when an internal high is swept. You have to get out of the habit of doing that. That's just my model, and that's something you have to learn my model, which is pretty easy to learn. It's just you have to not do it. Losing at a reversal point instead of waiting for the first market structure shift and taking the second setup. Yeah, so sometimes I talk about this on the charts. There's actually a really good example here. I hate taking that first inverse after a massive dump like this one. This was such a big dump, and that first inverse often will not work out. So what he means is not waiting for like another like second manipulation like setup and then a setup. So not taking that first inverse is a big thing. Sometimes those do fail. So that's just something where you just have to let the trade jump out at you and be like, oh my God, I've seen this before. And that's usually your light bulb moment. So that's, again, 1 trade a day would save that. So here's what's holding back most of you from becoming profitable. A lot of it really has nothing to do with the actual strategy. Again, creating your own rules and doing the calendar method that I'm doing with my Discord right now, I think that's the biggest thing that will help people follow the rules. If you can get into the mindset if you can be in the mindset of, okay, I'm green in the day if I follow my rules, not because of P&L. I think that will help people so much more, because if your mindset is, I can literally, if you know you could have a guaranteed green day by following your rules, and you're thinking in terms of green as in terms of following your rules, not as P&L, why would you not force yourself to be green every single day? Like, you have to start feeling good and start understanding that following your rules is a green day, not what the outcome of the trade is. And if you can get your mind into that mindset, you're like, okay, I shouldn't have a red day. Theoretically, I should be green every single day of the year. Theoretically, right? You just have to follow those rules. So that's like the biggest thing for sure. Okay. And then, yeah, sometimes day jobs get in the way, but definitely have to, that's why I say try to get a job where like you have like 2 hours of the day or 1 hour of the day. You're working a desk job, it's probably easier, but like if you're a construction worker, it might be a little harder. Maybe you'll have to trade London, you have to make it work if you really want to. See, I never experienced that. I was a dishwasher, so I had to schedule my shifts in the afternoon or the night, so I've never had an issue, but I don't know, man. That's hard. So, um, Dodgy not giving signals. I think he wants people to learn, but I'm trying to eat too. See, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I try not to give. I gave a signal today. I literally executed. I straight spoon fed everyone today. I executed a trade on live stream today, and it was this trade right here. I took this trade on live stream, and I spoon fed everyone it. Right? It was like I think I sold it for 1 hour or whatever. But if you really need to rely on signals, I'm sorry, man, but you're not gonna make it. And I'm not here to tell you that you're not gonna fail at trading. I want to make you succeed, but you're gonna fail at trading. So I can't. There's no way around it. I tried everything. The reason you're probably like, oh, he doesn't know. You could still succeed, bro. I went through everything you guys did. I started with. I did not. I never used to have a Discord. I used to be the signal bot in everyone else's Discord. That's how I started, and I didn't know what I was doing, and it never worked. I'm telling you, it never worked. So, you got to use a prop firm, man. Get a prop firm. That's what I would do. Don't live trade the 1500. Once you understand that money becomes fake, like, bro, I just think, or I gotta stop saying bro because there's a woman in here too. Um, if you're, here's the thing. Once you understand money is just a number on the screen, like, you lose a lot of emotion. Low key, like, I've learned after so much time, dude, it's just, at the end of the day, it's just numbers on a screen. Like, I have that mindset. And yeah, I'm still managing risk, but it's like, okay, if I lose 300, okay, it's just money on the screen. It's just the fake numbers on the screen. I don't really have the actual cash. And that's like a mental barrier that took me a while to get past, but like, it definitely, just thinking about that helps for sure. And I don't know, that's what I'd say. Self-sabotage, always guessing whether you can do this for real. When I got my first payout, like when I actually got paid from trading, like from an actual prop firm on a demo account, I'm like what the hell? Like, it didn't feel real, because it's like I just traded and got like $2,000 off of like Apex. I'm like, how the hell did I do that? So this is definitely a good one, but you need to understand that my strategy is profitable, and you're probably not thinking in terms of statistics. You have to think in terms of statistics and edge. Statistics and edge. It's not you. It's literally the statistics and edge of the strategy. And we know it's profitable. So now you just need to follow the strategy and follow your rules, and then you can do it. Well, the strategy is going to do it. It's not you. It's literally just the edge. Okay? There is an edge, and I teach you guys the edge. And once you have the edge, you need to understand it's all statistics. Okay? So this is fine to the start. You will slowly, as copy trade, you can copy trade and make your way up. This is fine. And again, trading, you're going to be here for 1,000, million, trillion months, okay? One day out of 5,000 is not going to hurt you. You have to understand trading, you're in it for the long run, okay? So, let's see here. And these are the last two slides. Not accepting the risk of a loss. You have to accept the risk of a loss. The second you go to a trade, you need to be like, okay, I'm okay with losing this. This is a screen time thing. Staying in position, you need to just see the target hit over and 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 over again, and then you'll start staying in trades. Trust me, it just took time. Again, one trade a day will fix that. You gotta be fast in the mouse, man. You gotta be fast. Break even method, you set the gigant entries. The second the candle closes, or literally like 2 seconds before, enter the trade, because that's how you get the good fills. Again, money is just a fake number on the screen. Who cares if you lose 300 bucks? You know the strategy is profitable. You need to backtest iFVGs and watch them to know it's profitable. And then to you, it becomes numbers on a screen. If you don't know the strategy, then yeah, it's not numbers on a screen. It's real money. But once you understand the strategy, you have the edge. You're like, okay, now it's just fake numbers on a screen. Whatever. Happens, you know? So you got 18 in college work? Yeah, I went to college for 3 years. Yeah, I still made it work. I still made it work, so. Limited to a full-time job. Yeah, that's hard. Full-time job is tough, but after the job, you need to be studying, and then maybe try to make maybe 7 to 8:30 a.m. maybe before your job. Try to trade. I mean, that's not a bad time, but work during New York session. Okay, then trade the PM session, or try to wake up a little before New York session. So yeah, that's really it. Interesting responses. So most of it is not having to do with the strategy. And if you can understand that, you can definitely be profitable. You just have, because here's the thing. The one thing you cannot control in this market is the strategy and the outcome of trade. Everything else you can control. You can control your rules. You can control your emotions. You can control everything else. Yet that's the thing people struggle with. Why do people struggle with that if they can control it? They shouldn't. You need to understand that if you can control that stuff, you're green on the day. If you can't control that stuff, you're red on the day. Think in terms of that, not what happens trade-wise, because you can't control that. So hopefully this video helps. That's literally my mindset when I think about trading, and that's really going to be it for this video. Appreciate you guys watching. If you got here, comment the word Apple, and even though I doubt anyone got here, but that's it for now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope this helps. Leave a like. Peace.